Hello, I would like to just begin this video by saying thank you for watching my videos. It really helps out and keeps me going and wanting to make more of these videos for you guys. I would like to give a special thanks to anybody who has subscribed to my channel and or watched multiple of my videos. It's really helping me out and I really appreciate you guys. With that aside, let's get right into this video, which is it worth it? And we're going to be talking about energy suspension bushings and my experience with them, and hopefully help make you make up your mind on if you're on the fence about buying them. For those of you that do not know, Energy Suspension is a brand who makes polyurethane bushings. Polyurethane is a much more rigid rubber material that doesn't really wear out, and it ends up transmitting much more energy through the energy suspension system, so you will end up feeling a lot more bumps in the road and a lot more solid feel of the car. These are typically fairly affordable, only running about $100 per front or rear end of the car. I highly recommend them, and here is why. So if you were like me, your suspension was getting to the point where it was pretty much shot. Your suspension parts are probably just rotting, and your car is probably not feeling as good as it used to. This is a fantastic alternative to fix that problem. It is very cost effective, and it doesn't take all that much time. The kit for an entire vehicle usually doesn't run much more than a couple $100. Although Energy Suspension is not the only aftermarket suspension company, there's also Whiteline and other suspension companies. I'm just going over Energy Suspension because I have personal experience and can tell you my exact story using them. So far I really just did the front end of my car. I ended up swapping out the lower control arm bushings, upper control arm bushings, inner and outer bushings. This gave the car a much more direct feel, and I could feel the road very much. The car felt much more sporty and handled way better than it did before. The car no longer felt wanky and wobbly, it felt direct and secure. That being said, if you don't like a car that you can feel a ton of bumps in the road and you don't want a stiff suspension feel, this may not be for you. I know that Whiteline suspension bushings tend to be a much more OEM-like feel, but I wasn't going after that considering I'm trying to make my car to 600 horsepower. So I want a car that is very nimble and I can feel everything that's going on while driving the car. All in all, I would really recommend this suspension bushing kit. This is perfect for the car enthusiast that is trying to get their car to be a much more sporty-like feel. It is also great if your suspension bushing may be falling apart. It is way better than having to spend hundreds of dollars replacing each and every arm and or ball joint within the process direct from OEM. These are much better quality than OEM, and they usually last a lifetime. And in my all honest opinion, the car felt much better and handled much better after. Turns were a lot sharper and much more feeling than before. It seemed like there was less body roll and a much more direct feel to the road. As far as cons, they could also be the same as the pros for other people. Your car will feel a lot more bumps in the road. If you're not looking for something to be so sports oriented, you might be looking elsewhere or even back to that OEM replacement that's going to cost you a lot of money. Well, thanks for checking out this video. If it helped you in any way, shape, or form, thank you. Leave a thumbs up. If not, then I'm sorry. And I hope some of my other videos can help you. But if you do like this video, I do make other videos similar to this that are mainly focused on cars that I've owned or that I've personally tested. I don't like talking out my butt, and I don't like telling people to do things when I've never tried them or seen them. So I give an honest review on all the products that I'm talking about in this channel. So thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you in the next one.